No.
Hello Marieke.
Hi, I am Marieke and I want to change the color of my hair again. A little bit more blonde.
Blonde.
Yes.
And then with soft tones.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And more layering in the top? Because
Maybe
it's
more
now...
like one style.
Okay. We turn so you can see how your hair is now. It's been a half year since you were modeling for me. And we did the under shave and the side shave.
Yeah.
It's totally grown back.
Yeah. Really fast.
Yeah, totally to the back, because we made a wig in it, in an angle.
It's gone now.
Okay, let's start on you. Hello friends on YouTube. Marieke is back to have a new hairstyle. Now first pin up the longer hair. Gonna thin it out on top a little bit because I want to get more movement into the hairs. Gonna start with lighting up or color. But first gonna make the cut.
Helemaal handig zijn.
Ja, dat is al vrouw. Wat gek zijn. She choose a blue cape. So she can have this. Start by wetting the hair. En zat je nog steeds te denken over die korte pony aan de voorkant? Dat is wel een raar ponytje dan.
Ja, dat is waar. Misschien dan niet. Misschien gewoon dit allemaal
altijd
elkaar
nog
laten overlopen.
Ja.
Ja. Dus nou wel net een lengte dat ik een beetje achter mijn oor kan doen. Op een gegeven moment ben ik echt gek. Ik kon nergens meer mijn haar doen. Vooral als ik dan stage liep in de tuin werken en zo van hier. Dan zat het de hele tijd in mijn gezicht.
Met deze lengte, wat wil je daar dan mee?
Ja, die mag wat korter, zodat het mooier is in de overloop,
Ja,
denk ik.
nu is die echt wel te lang, hè? Kijk,
Ja.
eigenlijk als je hem, zeker als je dit stuk eraf haalt, dan heb je veel mooier haar.
Ja, dan loopt het wat meer over. Ja, dan mag het goed toch weer aan. Maar van een half jaar zit er toch weer 10 centimeter aan.
Ja, maar dan kan, kijk, als je het nu aan gaat sluiten, krijg je heel dun haar.
Ja, dan lijkt het echt wel een sprietje daar.
Ja.
Dat ziet het er heel vreemd uit.
Ja, het is nu ook dun daaronder. Start brushing the hair, especially the longer hair. We want to get into a connection of the longer hair because now she has a bit of bob. But I also have to make a connection to both lines because now this was all short, a bit punky, but now she wants to get rid of the bit punky. But I also have to make a connection, so I can certainly take part off and make a slight connection to the hair on top. Now to make contact with both lines, take the hairs up, pull them as straight as possible, watch at the end, and start in the center by slicing down. Take every time about a centimeter hair, watch at the length, go in, slice down. This way I get a playful neckline, but also a connection to the upper hair. Travel over the same line to the other side, set in my scissor, connect it to the upper hairs, take the hairs up vertical, ja, ik voel het. Zwaar.
Dat is wel fijn.
Ja, dat is lekker. Het trekt een heel klein beetje. Go back over the same line and work till they get in the center. Came in the center. Now I don't want a stiff line on the back, so here I go in and just slice it. So this is the baseline of my haircut. Now turn a bit more, so go to the side, pull the hair to the front, go in on the facial lines, and make a connection to the front. This also on this side, so you can see how I do this. Take the hairs totally to the front, pull them to the facial lines, cannot stand them in the way, so stand on the sides, slice down. So now I also have a connection on the lines to the sides. Klein beetje bij je. Now working out the top hair. First lay some hair aside. Do this from the center till I get behind the ears. Pin the front to the front and holding only the back of the scalp. This may be a little bit playful, so take the hairs up, knowing that the connection line is in the underlines. I go in only with slice techniques and make this a bit more jumpy. Stay away about 7 centimeters from the skin. And by using the conditioner in front of cutting, it makes slicing a lot easier to do. Watch the fall of the hairs. Always watch the roundings of the skull. Using only the tip of my scissor. Go back over the same line to the other side, slicing from below up to the top. Watch the movement of the hairs. So now I get some more contact between the lines. You can see the playful effect travels through the length. So it never comes together because it's still too much different in length, but you can see the lines are now flowing nicely and joyful into each other. Into that joyful.
Yeah.
Joy to the world. Watch the thickness of her hair. Now you can see this side is laying to there, but here comes a lot of hair together. So there I go in and take a little bit more deep slicing techniques. Not too much, just to get balance into the weight of the hairs. So now this is done. So now you can see how wonderful her skull shapes are, because she has a beautiful skull to work on. Coming to the front. Take the hairs from before the ears to the back and watch the natural lines of the skull. So take this shape and slice cut the ends. Take a new line on it, knowing that this was skin tight because it was less than a millimeter. The last time I did her hair. When you watch on her name, you can see all the videos we made. And we take some years for this, because she's modeling for a long time for me. So now you see also the sides come in balance with the rest of the hairs. Coming to the other side. First pin away the upper hair. Listen.
Zijn we weer.
Coming to the left side. Do the same. Take the hairs up from the front, lay them on the rounding of the skull, go in slice cutting. And give them the rounding of the skull. This is her best side, this is the thickest hair she has. So only I go in a little bit deeper, get a bit reducing the width. It's a bit technical hairstyle, but for those who love to slice, it's beautiful to do. Slice in the moon shapes. The last time we colored his hair it was black, but it was a toner. So when we go into bleach hair we will see what's happening. But we certainly come to a good end result. That I'm certain, because we have black bleach. Black bleach is wonderful, especially when you expect orange and red tones into the hairs. Coming to the up hair. Wetting in between. Go stand in opposite lines. Take the hairs to the front. Go in from the back. Slice in. Using the natural shapes to slice the hairs in. And always watch at the face lines. Take a new part on it. Gaat er ook snel zeg. Snel door elkaar.
Snel door elkaar. Zal ik
Die
wel
nieuwe
nodig
ijzer.
hebben.
Do the same. Go in. Turning in. So take a little bit away of the bob effect that it had. Knowing that it was spunky. But when you use the natural shapes of the skull, you always get a good result. Throw it to the other side. See how wonderful the lines are when you lay them on the face, how beautiful they are. Jij dit kan dansen met knoop. Yeah. Personalize the lines so you get more natural effect. Go in. Got to take care because she has a piercing, so don't get stuck behind that. Also on this side I have beautiful lines to work with. Coming on top. Take the hairs up, pull them out of the center line, make them a little bit shorter. Jou zou ik ook wel een keer aan zee willen knippen. Je hebt leuk haar om aan zee te knippen. Lekker laten waaien en dan gewoon knippen.
Oh, dan zal ik al roepen als ik het weer blauw of zo wil. Zeeblauw.
We wassen in de zee, is ook leuk.
Ja.
Now, so far the cut. So now I can make a bleach. I'm gonna work with that. Voel je lekker de haren?
Ja.
Lekker zacht, hè? Zie ik punten
Ja.
erin.
Lekker kort ook.
Yeah. Okay, made a black bleach, starting in the neckline, building up. Just take it part to the side, turn a bit. I can work all my plastic foils. Made this with 3%, that's 10 volume. So, and it's not a warm bleach, it's a cold bleach, so I can really get to the skin without getting irritation. Applying this on my hair, and before I lay this back I put a little bit cotton wick in the underline to be sure I stay a little bit air between the hairs. So I take a little bit cotton wick, just a small part, and lay it in the underlines, and then I lay it on her neckline and on the plastic foil, so I'm certain that it stays a little bit air between the hairs so it don't heats up in the process. Take a new line on it, and so I do all my hair. Now I have all the bleach on my hair. You can see it's a dark bleach because it gives a greyish color. There comes no smell of it, so there's no ammonia in this product. On the contour line a cotton wick. This is just for the plastic foil. And also like some cotton wicks into the neckline on the part where the plastic touches the skin. Now close this plastic foil. We're gonna wait, afterwards I'll tell you how long it took. Really anxious to see what the old colors do. But what I told you the last time was a toner, so must be not the biggest problem. I would want to go to a peachy color or something like that. So we'll be certainly back. Don't go away. Okay, we're back from coloring. Now this is the end result. You can see the hair was black, but now it's still wet, so I'm gonna first dry the hairs and then put the toner over it. Okay, now this is the color dried, but we want to go for peach, so take this product of Goldwell, it's T.K.S in the States, it's a lume. Apply this in a bowl. There's a special bowl for this because you need a special bowl, because Illume is a wonderful product. It don't need developer, but it develops the color like it is, so you don't have activator. You just apply it on the hairs and you give it that color. And this apply all over her hair, of course. Now all this product is on her hair. We leave this on for 25 minutes. Then rinse it out, lock it, because there's always a lock product with Illume. And then we're going to show you the end result and the styling. Make sure there's always enough product on the hairs, because hairs swallow this product and sometimes it smashes away because it's very slippery. But therefore you need, of course, protection for coloring. So don't go away, we'll be back. Back from coloring, rinse the color out after 25 minutes, putting on a cape, rinse it out and then I locked it. On a loom you can use a leave-in protector. This I brushed through the hairs with Olivia garden brush. To style the hair I use alpha setting lotion or glint. Okay, starting to blow dry it with a large brush.
Ik heb nog nooit echt roze haar gehad.
Dat staat je wel heel mooi.
Ja.
But so far blow drying. Now she really loves to curl to her hairs because the hairs feel wonderful. It's so good condition. Nou, zou ik dat niet helemaal bij je afpakken, dat door het haar zitten. Even een product pakken wat erbij past.
Goed. Heel mooi die kleur.
Ja, ik vind het prachtig. Even een beetje klei pakken. Klei? Een beetje klei. Heel klein beetje klei.
Oh god.
Voilà. Now I know how much she loves to curl to her hair, so I take of Coltra, I take Crystal Turn and Bora of Glint. Those I mix together, because then I have a product that you really can go through your hair with your hands. It gives a little bit more edgy effect.
And it smells really good.
Yeah. It's really lovely to work with both products together, because then you get a real nice messy effect, and you can always, in the underlines of the hairs, get a lot of volume. And I really love her to do her hair, so I stop styling and let it to her. I thank you for being my model. I thank you for watching.
You.
You're more than welcome. She will soon return and show the end result. We see each other next video. Bye bye. Ziet er, schat hij.
Ja?
Ja.
Ready?
Leuk hè?
Ja.
Dank je.
Helemaal blij. Thank you.
Hallo Marieke.
Hi. I'm Marieke and I want to change the color of my hair again. A little bit more blonde.
Blonde.
Yes.
And then with soft tones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And more layering in the top.
Maybe
Because it's
more
now.
like one style.
Okay. We turn so you can see how your hair is now. It's been a half year since you were modeling for me.
And we did the under shave and the side shave.
Yeah.
It's totally grown back.
Yeah. Really fast.
Yeah.